This is problem 3. This problem is a gridded response problem, so when we find our final answer, we're going to grid it in. It's written in kind of a funny way, but this is something you actually already know how to do. What is the value of p when the expression 1/2 blah 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 is equivalent to, all they're really saying is equivalent to 3p plus 8. This is equal to minus p over 2 minus 4. They're asking us to solve for p. So first thing we would do is distribute this. Okay, so this is going to be 3p over 2 plus 4 equals, and I'm not going to change this, minus p over 2 minus 4. I'm going to get p by itself, so I'm going to get rid of the p on this side. It's a half p, so I'm going to add a half p to both sides. Here I get 4p over 2. They're asking me to work with some fractions here. Plus 4 equals, this cancels out, so equals minus 4. I'm getting p by itself, so I'm going to subtract 4 from this side and subtract 4 from this side. That cancels, this becomes minus 8. I'm going to write 4 over 2p. 4 divided by 2 is just 2, so this is 2p. And to get p by itself, all I have left to do is divide by 2. So p equals minus 4. Okay. It would be a good idea for you to check this by plugging minus 4 back into the equation. I'll show you a little trick for this. On your TI-83, you can say, I want negative 4 to store to p or x. I usually just use x because it's easier. Okay, and now I'm just going to write in my original equation, 1/2 times 3. I change that to x just because it's easier button to get to on the calculator. And when I do, the left side is equal to minus 2. And let me plug in the right side, negative x over 2 minus 4, also equal to negative 2. So that shows that when x is negative 2, these sides are the same. I'm using p and x as equivalent, just for ease of use with the calculator. So I'm going to grid that in, x equals minus 4. Really, it doesn't, as far as I understand, it doesn't really matter exactly where you grid this. You only need 2 spaces, so minus 4. You should not only grid your response, but also write it here in the boxes, okay? And probably do a better job of filling in the bubbles than I'm doing. All right, so that is problem 3. We'll go on to problem 4.